Yo, what up, it's EJ? Back at you again, another video, and this time we're listening to some more Lorna Shore. Now, I'm not gonna lie, these last two Lorna Shore videos that I've done have been some of the most exciting songs that I've listened to lately. So today we're gonna be continuing listening to the Pain Remains trilogy. We're gonna be listening to part 2 today. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. This is Lorna Shore, Pain Remains 2. After all I've done, I'll disappear. Let's go. Got the lyrics put up again, so if you guys see me look over here, I'm looking at the lyrics. Ugh. Ah! His vocals are insane. It's dog, wow. One thing I'm starting to love about Will's vocals, when he does so high, it sounds like he has like a bunch of saliva in his throat. Ah! Ah! towards the ending, it got more like, what is it, orchestral, or like had more orchestra feel to it. Like, wow, dog, that was awesome. This song is definitely about like having thoughts of, I'm not gonna say the actual word because I don't know how that works on YouTube, but eventually like taking your life. In the video, we see the guy in the first video of Pain Remains 1, we seen a guy, looks like he lost the love of his life, his wife, to maybe some type of disease, and now he's going through, in part 2, he's going through the emotions of not being able to live without her, and it's taking a very harsh toll on him to the point where he doesn't want to be in this world anymore. In the video, he just takes his own life. So, just going through and looking at the lyrics, what I found, it says that Will Ramos comments, he's beginning to realize that after everything, he's at the end of the world, and he's beginning to realize that after everything, he's at the end of this whole world he made. It's all a ghost in the breeze, like fade memories. He wants to disappear to escape from this dream world. So maybe that just means like he created this world. In the video, it was the guy's wife. To him, that was his everything. And after all that, the one thing that really kept him going, giving him motivation in life, is no longer there. And he just doesn't feel the need to stay around anymore. That's just so sad, man. Cause like, kind of tackles the thought of depression. And like from firsthand me experience depression, I can say that I was not in a great place at all. Just nothing that I did made me happy. It's just sad how depression really makes you feel. Like in your head, you feel like there's nothing you can do to get out that hole, or what can you do? You try to look for answers, but sometimes you don't get the answer that you want. The best way I can describe it for me is kind of like your mind is like in a closed space. You're trying to claw and escape, but everything you try, you just can't find a way to like break out of that enclosed area. So it gets to a point where like it drives you insane, and you just get to a point where like I can't do it anymore. I don't want to, I don't want to be here anymore. I've definitely had those thoughts. And I think that's the one good thing about rock and metal, because even through the BS that rock and metal gets, saying it's like devil music and all this stuff, anybody who says that obviously doesn't listen to metal music and completely just wants to reject the idea of listening to it. I'll tell you right now, rock music for me has gotten me through so much more than any rap song could ever. And I grew up listening to rap and, gospel. Like, that's more gospel than anything. For me, like, listening to gospel music helps. So, like, me having that, like, background of, like, going to church, all that stuff, like, finding songs that really helps you, like, clear your mind and everything, that helps. But, like, for example, Linkin Park, man, like, those guys really helped a lot of people get through everything. I'm sorry for getting off topic from Lorna Shore. Pretty much summing up what I'm saying, because I'll go into like a whole like speech monologue, and I don't want to do that. Rock music and metal music heals, man. Straight up 100% heals. I don't care what anybody says. You call it devil's music, devil worshiping. You can say whatever you want about rock and metal music. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell you every time that genre of music has got me through more shit than any other music could ever, and I will stand on that. So many great bands that you can listen to help you get out that funk, help you see through the darkness that you're feeling. 100%. So I completely understand what it feels like to have depression. And if anybody out there else is going through depression, just fight, fam. Just fight. You got it. If your friends are trying to be there for you, don't ignore them. Don't ignore them. They actually care. I'm lucky enough to where I had my best friend and my family and other people around me who genuinely would ask me if I was okay, and that meant the world to me. So if your friends are asking you if you're okay, or your family asking you okay, let them know what's going on. Please let them know what's going on. I promise you, they're not asking you if you're okay just because they've noticed your patterns change. They're asking you you're okay because they genuinely care, and they want to see you around a little bit longer. Not even a little bit longer, a lifelong. A lifelong longer, if that makes sense. I really do connect with this song. So like, the song obviously follows like the stages of grief and everything, and feeling the need to disappear after losing a loved one. So I haven't had that feeling in my life to where I've lost someone, like I feel like I need to disappear. I think the only thing that probably will come to mind is that it will get to a point where like, life happens, death happens. So, losing a loved one, anything like that, like I think the only death that'll maybe like hit me really hard would be my mom. Single mom, raised 3 kids. seeing her get us out some hard situations. And it's crazy sometimes when I think about that, because like it's gonna happen. Like death, you can't avoid death. It's kind of sad because I don't know how it's going to affect me, because I talk to my mom pretty much almost every day. Having the one person that's seen you grow up around you, raise you, like you've seen them cry, you've seen them angry. It's just that something that I won't be ready for. It's a sad thing to go through, going through like somebody's death, but you know, having those memories, those great memories that you guys had, laughing and loving each other, that's really what death is about. You're celebrating the life of that person. Yes, they aren't here anymore, but like they're around us in spirit. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and remember, be thankful you guys woke up. Egypt.